Are we live? Good morning.
Hello.
How are y'all? It's the after show. Just finished up the Mason of the Morning show on Cat Country 95.1. It was a good show. Good show. Had a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Morgan Wallen, the Chairgate, as they're calling it now. That was what we started with. If you haven't heard, 3 felonies. And according to Court TV, each felony could be worth 15 years in prison.
That's insane. Do the math there, Mason. So I'm 35 right now. That would mean Morgie wouldn't get out until I was 80 years old.
Yeah. I guess these are the kind of sentences where you could you serve them at the same time. So like if you get charged with all 3,
congruent, that's what they call those.
Convicted of all 3, you do them at the same time. So it'd really be a maximum of 15 years if he did that. But
I would still be 50.
Yeah.
50. Could you imagine the ticket sales in 15 years, the comeback tour?
Yeah.
Morgie Wallen.
Yeah. There's a lesson. There's a lesson in that. Don't throw chairs off 6-story rooftop bars.
Just don't throw chairs.
Maybe. Yeah. Something else, man. We talked about Gwen Stefani, how she's got her own tractor now. She's full farmer. Now that she's a Shelton.
She's got her farmer. She's gardening.
Yeah. Oh, and Brad loved this. Hank Williams doing Beyonce.
Terrible.
Brad's favorite part of the show today.
Terrible. You made me listen to that 3 times today, Mason.
Ain't no Texas.
Stop.
Yeah. AI put together a Hank Williams version of Beyonce's new song, Texas Hold'em.
Gross.
It's not any better. The words are still ridiculous.
Possibly worse.
The words are just ridiculous. It's not a real country song. If it was a real country song, you would know, especially if you put Hank on it. And then it made sense, like it was a cool story, but it's not. This ain't Texas. Ain't no Hold'em.
Nope.
Well, what is it?
It's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Blackjack.
Blackjack?
Yeah.
All right. That's a great story right there.
There you go.
Ooh, and the ACM nominations are out. That's what we really wanted to talk about.
That
Plus
was really
these sandwiches. We got these sandwiches. McDonald's brought them by. McDonald's is, I guess, re-releasing. I never had them the first time, but Bagel breakfast sandwiches.
Look at that thing. Look at it.
So we're going to try them.
It looks so good.
Look at that. They're really good. We had one earlier, but we're going to eat these ones too.
We had the bacon.
Steak, eggs, and cheese
you got
on a bagel.
You got the steak?
I
just got the sausage.
I think it just says it on the back. See, there's the bacon one on the other side. But they brought these in for us to try, and we like them. Brad actually didn't know that bagels were soft. He's only had hard bagels.
I had no idea. I've been blinded my whole life.
Yeah. So we're going to eat
bagel abuse.
We're going to eat the bagel sandwiches from McDonald's, and we're going to talk about the ACM nominations. Starting off with Entertainer of the Year, the big one, the granddaddy, the one that people want. These are good. I like the substantial bun.
Yeah. I'm taking a bite.
That's really good. It's like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, but it's on a bagel. And to me, I think that's better. It's just more substantial bun. It doesn't get all wimpy.
This is so good.
Really good.
I really do think that I found my new breakfast item.
Yeah. Entertainer of the Year, Kane Brown, Luke Combs, Jelly Roll, Cody Johnson, Chris Stapleton, Morgan Wallen, and Lainey Wilson.
You know, I said Cody.
Yeah.
But more and more that I think about it, I don't know. I think Luke's going to take it. I really do.
Luke Combs?
Yeah.
Maybe so. I said this on the show. We made our predictions earlier during the real show. I said Lainey Wilson. I think she's going to be the manslayer. She's the only woman in the category. But after the year that she's had, I'm picking Lainey Wilson for Entertainer of the Year. Good morning, Toma.
She's definitely got the female vote.
Glad you're tuned in today. And I got to give this one to her, too. Female Artist of the Year. Lainey Wilson's nominated. I'll just say Lainey should win this one. She's also up with Casey Musgraves, Megan Maroney, Ashley McBride, and Kelsey Ballerini. Who'd you pick?
It's a toss-up between Meg and Lainey. Megan is doing some incredible things right now. She's got that new song out with Old Dominion.
Yeah.
She's dropping singles again. Like, she's doing really good. She's going on tour with Kenny Chesney right now.
Yep.
Like, all things Megan are coming up good.
So you're picking Megan over Lainey? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't want to, but it's going to be the two. I'm going to pick Lainey, but
Okay.
if it's Megan, I'll say I said that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Male Artist of the Year. Nominees: Luke Combs, Jelly Roll, Cody Johnson, Chris Stapleton, and Morgan Wallen, the convict, the chair thrower himself.
Well, Morgan Wallen's been in the radio or in the news all over recently. I think he's going to get it.
You think he's going to get it? Male Artist of the Year. Male
Probably
Artist
not.
of the Year.
He's probably disqualified.
I would say Morgan Wallen had he not thrown the chair. So I'm thinking the opposite. I think they're not going to give it to him because he's now a chair thrower and could be soon a convicted felon. I'm gonna go with, I don't know, Jelly Roll's been everywhere too. I want to go with Luke Combs.
I think Jelly's going to take this one.
Yeah,
I really do.
Duo of the Year. Nominees: Brooks and Dunn, Brothers Osborne, Dan and Shay, Maddie and Tay, and the Warren Treaty.
Okay, respectfully, what have the Brothers Osborne done recently? What has the Warren Treaty ever done?
Yeah.
Do they really deserve to be in this category? Yes, they are a duo, but come on.
Yeah. The duos might be a little light. I will tell you, Dan and Shay should obviously win this.
Dan and Shay are the obvious pick, but I bet you it's going to be like last year where it goes to the Brothers Osborne, even though Dan and Shay deserve the win.
You think so?
I really do, and it's unfortunate that that's the times that we live in.
Maybe Brooks and Dunn could win at any time too.
Brooks and Dunn should at any time they're nominated, it's a worthy nomination. They've been in it, but as of right now,
yeah,
Dan and Shay are killing it. They're on The Voice.
Yep,
they're
doing really
pumping
good
out songs. This new album that they have, phenomenal. Yep. And that's my point. What have the Brothers Osborne done except for show up to award shows and be handed awards that they don't deserve?
All right. You might feel the same way about this group here. Group of the Year. We got Zach Brown Band, Old Dominion, Little Big Town, Lady A, and Flatland Calvary.
Old Dominion.
Old Dominion? Over Zach Brown Band?
I mean, they're great. It could go either way, but if we're going with my opinion,
I'm just asking that.
I'd like Old Dominion to win this one. I would.
And I'm picking Zach Brown Band for that one.
All right.
These are fun categories. The new artists of the year. New female artist, new male artist, and new duo or group. New female. This is always fun. Who's going to be the next lady? Megan Maroney, Kylie Morgan, Hannah Ellis, Ashley Cook, and Cassie Ashton.
Megan will win that.
You think so?
Yeah.
It'd be hard not to. If you didn't hear already, Megan Maroney is tied for second with the most nominations, tied with Morgan Wallen.
Crazy. And Morgan's still not going to pull any of them.
Yep. Pretty darn good. I'm picking Megan Maroney too. This next category could be a little tricky. New male artist of the year. Ernest, Cameron Marlowe. I got the hiccups. Dylan Scott, Connor Smith, or Nate Smith.
You know who I'm sad that's not on that list?
Who?
I'm sad Jackson Dean's not on that list. I'm sad Warren Ziders is not on that list.
Yeah.
And I'm sad that Chase Beckham's not on that list.
Yeah. Maybe next year.
Maybe.
A lot of times you got to think about the last year from
okay.
Not right now.
I still think
Nate's
my vote's Nate on this one. He's had some outstanding songs recently. He's had a great year. He was on tour with Morgan for a little bit. Then he was on tour with Thomas Rhett for a while. He's opening up. Isn't he going on tour with Jason Aldean soon?
I'm not sure.
This dude's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Yep.
You're going to see Nate Smith.
I'd pick him too. I'd pick Nate Smith to win that. World on Fire. Incredible.
Bulletproof. If you haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
Great song.
I don't know. There's a lot of great songs over the last year, but World on Fire might be.
That song was so good. And didn't it break Morgan Wallen's record or something like that?
I'm not sure.
Most weeks at the top of the charts.
New duo or group of the year. This one's a little bit weird. Mentioned this during the show. You need to start a group. Good morning, share on Facebook. Good morning. You guys need to start a duo or group because the new duo or group category is kind of light. Number one, there's only 3 groups nominated. And I bet if I were to just get you to guess, you would guess none of them.
They might get one.
Neon Union, Restless Road, and Tiger Lily Gold.
That's what I'm saying. They might get one. Neon Union was here last year for Territory Days, and you just saw Restless Road.
What was their big single that just came out?
About Damn Time.
Oh, that just came out?
Oh, their most recent one.
One that was in the last year?
Great. Redneck Money, I think.
Yeah. You guys need to start a duo or a group because I think you'll be wide open to take over that category. I'm not even going to pick one.
Redneck Rich. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I said. Redneck Money. It's Redneck Rich. That was their.
Oh yeah, man. It was just tearing up the charts.
This side of the dirt.
All right. Album of the year. Luke Combs' Getting Old. Chris Stapleton's Higher. Cody Johnson's Leather. Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time. Or Rolling Up the Welcome Mat for Good from Kelsey Ballerini.
If Morgan hadn't have thrown the chair.
Yeah.
He would have hands down taken this category because that album was incredible front to back. But
I like Luke Combs' Getting Old.
Luke Combs' Getting Old was great too. Followed up Growing Up. Getting Old was such a good album. People would argue Leather was just as good. This category is so hard.
To me, Luke Combs' Getting Old, hands down. Love Leather, love Higher, love One Thing at a Time. But to me, Getting Old, best album. Single of the year. Final category here that we're going to talk about. Parker McCollum, Burn It Down. Luke Combs, Fast Car. Morgan Wallen's Last Nights. Jelly Rolls Need a Favor. And Jordan Davis, Next Thing You Know.
I honestly think Luke gets this one, but it's not going to be him, right? It's Tracy.
No, single of the year goes to the artist.
I like Luke.
Luke?
Yeah.
You know what I'd like to see maybe? I'd like to see Parker McCollum win it. Love that
would be
song.
really cool. Burn It Down was really a great song. And if you've ever seen him sing it live, this dude sings. He makes his band stop playing the music and he really gets into it with the crowd. But
if I'm looking at it from a radio perspective, the songs that were the biggest on radio, Fast Car by far, Last Night, and Need a Favor, all juggernauts of songs on the radio.
If it doesn't go to Luke, it's going to Jelly Roll. That's a fact.
Yeah.
They're not going to give it to Morgan Wallen anymore. He's officially pulled his name out of every award race unless people voted awards.
I don't know. But there you
Billboard.
go.
He'll sweep the Billboard again.
But there you go. Those are the nominees. Came out yesterday for the ACM Awards. Pretty cool little group. Let me see. When does it go down? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. There was one more category that they brought out, making it for the first time. I think it was last year. Artist Songwriter of the Year. So it's not just the artist, and it's not just songwriter. It's for the artist that actually puts out albums and writes their own songs. I thought that was a really cool thing to try to do.
That's pretty cool.
Especially in country music, because you got a lot of that. So Artist Songwriter of the Year nominations: Zach Bryan, Ernest, Hardy, Chris Stapleton, and Morgan Wallen.
I think Chris takes that one.
That's tough.
I really do. Yeah. I really think Chris takes that one. Morgan out of the running. I think Chris takes it. And Ernest is just as solid. A lot of songs out there wrote by Ernest that you didn't realize. A lot of songs wrote by Hardy that you didn't realize. But I think Chris takes that one. Yeah.
Artist Songwriter of the Year. My pick, Hardy.
Yeah.
I think Hardy's
that's a solid choice. It's a solid choice.
Going to win it.
I looked it up. May 16th.
What
at 6 p.m. That's the
this one's going down?
Yeah.
Good morning, Alicia.
ACM's May 16th.
So make sure you watch it. Let us know what you think. If we got it wrong, who do you think should win any of these categories? Duo of the Year, should it be done like that?
Go get you a bagel.
Should you even have a category like that? I don't know. If you don't have enough nominees that have songs playing on the radio, maybe just skip that one. I don't know. Or just you go start a group, get yourself nominated next year.
Bye,
guys.